Moving forward then, Dave, focusing on the cone in front. Obviously don't hit it. Lower the clutch to a low biting point so you can slow down as you lose sight of the cone out of the windscreen. Move across to the curbside mirror, which gives you a full sense of closeness to the cone itself. What looks like it's nearly hitting it is still about 2 feet of spare room. Okay, now move down to the bottom blind spot mirror. Pick up the cone visible nice and early. Eventually now, quite early on, bottom section of the main mirror, we can see the cone that we're about to leave behind us. Our main objective is to park nice and close to that front cone there on our left, with our left hand front bumper, whilst managing our trailer wheels as near as we can to that cone as we drive by it, to get the whole vehicle to the left. Okay? A little bit of left hand steering correction. So the trailer is now moving closer to the cone behind. The danger is I drive into the cone in front. So I'm now going to straighten up. Imagine I'm driving through the gap into infinity. Keep checking the left mirror behind as well as where you want to end up. And remember the curbside mirror you can see in front of the vehicle. So don't be shy of the cone. Here it comes. I can now see the cone from my driving posture, and it's about 3.5 to 4 feet in front of me still. So all I've got to do is a little touch on the steering wheel at the very last minute to avoid hitting it. Front of the metal step looks like it's resting on the base of the cone, and if you look behind me in the rear view main mirror, halfway down it, it looks like the rear of the trailer is actually touching the cone behind me. So I've moved over to the left, keeping all my spare room this side, where in fact I need it. Okay, into reverse gear, all round checks, release brake, nice low clutch, slow biting point, really tickle along, move the vehicle and steer, making sure we don't steer on the spot. One headboard bar just below the yellow sticker is just appearing now. Checking my left mirror for safety. That's the whole of the headboard bar visible. Looking under the headboard, I can see the back axle of my tractor unit down by the diesel cap. With that I can tell how close I am to the yellow boundary line next to me. Just as the second bar starts to appear, at this speed, if I'm nervous on test, perfectly happy. Rapid steering to the left. This will prevent the back axle of the unit getting too close to the line. But if it isn't close enough, play with the steering. And then bring the front end over, full lock, when it suits you. And what we've achieved with that, within a very short distance of leaving the start cones, we've got the whole tractor unit level, with the yellow line about 18 inches away, 2 foot maximum. Now when I say manage the position of the parallel, what I mean is look at the back axle of the unit underneath the trailer and try and keep that back wheel equal distance to the yellow line whilst we check our positioning in the left hand mirror. Lean forward a bit, Dave. Lean forward some more. There's the 2 cones behind. You'll need to zoom in when you play it back though. Okay, I'm managing the parallel park. I'm not changing my position. The 2 front cones of the bay, lean forward some more. That's it. The trailer is now reaching the first cone at the start of the bay. There's one more to find. I'm still parallel, 18 inches from the yellow line with the whole tractor unit. At this position now, my trailer is actually parked next to the cone on the line. I'm moving back over to my driver's side. Now we want the trailer gone from the left mirror, back into the right mirror. So it's time to follow the yellow line with the front wheel. The best mirror to look at here as a driver is the bottom mirror here. We can see the wheel trim. If we just look up to the next mirror, we can see the yellow sticker moving back in behind me. That means I'm losing the trailer in that mirror and it's coming back over to where I want to see it, holding the yellow line with the front wheel until I can see not only the bay but the trailer here on the headboard there. All we do now, Dave, as practiced on day 1 and 2, get it across the halfway line approximately, as tidy as or with an error, doesn't matter, as long as you don't hit anything, and then do what we practiced, shunt it into a straight line. If you stay nice and close to this front cone of the row of 3, although you can't see much in the left hand mirror at this stage, you know that you're safe and you're not going to hit the yellow line. However, it looks like I'm in trouble now. If you look, I could miss that front cone, but as I bring the cab back around, I'm going to hit the cones completely as I go in. Stop. When I shunt, of the entire vehicle. Think of the trailer wheels if they want train tracks. Move forward, get your best buddy to move the points over, so when you do go backwards, your trailer wheels are in a better position. Snaking around, look at that. Cones all 3, trailer and the cab straight. And to finish it off, my front axle, my steering axle, is also straight. Straight line to finish.